Oh, they've done really well, haven't they? And
sorry, we were giggling there a little bit. It wasn't about that piece, by the way.
No.
They have done very well. We were just talking about some sort of fashion tips and how to do
For Charlie.
things with Alexa Chung, who's joined us this morning. We'll give you the proper introduction now.
Okay.
And we'll explain why we were laughing. Vogue described her as a phenomenon, and she's so admired by designers. One even named a bag after her, talking about Alexa Chung.
Yes, and now a television presenter, the former model sits on the front row of top catwalk shows and mixes with the likes of Victoria Beckham. That's not all. So what's it like to be amused to fashion's top names? Alexa's here. Very good morning to you.
Hello, how are you?
Good. We were giggling because we were going to ask you how one... In your book, you give lots of tips on fashion things. One of them is how to get out of a car.
Yeah, this is not a great
lady.
opportunity to show you because
With dignity and all those things.
grace, dignity.
Yeah. Yes.
But in this
Can
instance,
you give us a hint, a little, without? I know it's a bit tricky, but
well, it's more. I think I was writing about what it's like to have cameras awaiting. Like I don't know. Often I open a car door and there's like cameras kind of at weird angles, and it's more just how to be discreet about that sort of thing.
So,
but they haven't got me yet. So there you go.
So you're doing something right.
Yeah, kind of. Although recently I was in New York and I was locking up my bike and I had like a short, weird play suit on, and I was bending over to lock up my bike and there was paps from far away and they took pictures of me. And
is that annoying?
It was just really embarrassing because I had massive granny knickers on that were like lemon yellow. Pretty cool.
Moving on. It's a funny place you inhabit in the world that we live in, because you have an extraordinary influence, don't you? I mean, say for example, what you're wearing today, the choice of what you wear today, becomes significant in some way, doesn't it? I mean, you could wear something and suddenly someone else will take a photograph and say, "Oh, that's in," whatever it might be.
Yeah, maybe.
That's quite a responsibility in a way.
It's hard to think of myself as that because obviously I'm me. So when I wake up in the morning, I'm not like, oh, what shall I wear that's going to influence the planet? But so I don't know if
But
that's
it kind
true.
of happens anyway, doesn't it?
I don't know. I mean, I only know that they write about that, but I don't know. It's very awkward. But yeah, I suppose people tell me that there's that going on.
All right, onto the
Have I made that more
the burning questions.
Yes.
Is double denim okay?
I think it is. I mean, Britney and Justin used to do that in the early 2000s, and they looked amazing. Cowboys been doing it for a long time. Sometimes they call it the Canadian tuxedo, don't they? That's what it's called. I do like a bit of denim on denim. Do you do that?
No.
Are you allowed denim?
No.
He does the game. You do the double denim game.
Even better, triple, if you can see a triple.
When you're at the weekend, is it like seeing a teacher in normal clothes? When people bump into you, they're like, oh my God.
I'm feeling so old right now.
Go, what are the other burning questions then? You've had a bag named after you?
I have had
How many
a bag.
of those, do you like that bag for
I do, I love it, yeah.
Do you have to say that?
No, I actually don't have to say that. I genuinely like it. If anything, yeah. No, it's good. It's like a satchel thing. It's called the Alexa. It's weird to be an item. I think I'm a bag, I'm some shoes, I am a search engine, I think.
What's the etiquette? You know, in those fashion shows, and we often see, we see the lineup, I don't know, Victoria Beckham, Anna Wintour.
Yeah.
And you.
Chung. That's how it goes. Beckham, Wintour, Chung.
That is how it goes.
What's it like
Sometimes.
there? Can you have a normal conversation, or are you all sort of sitting being terribly... Is there a sort of etiquette to it?
It depends who you're sat next to, but yeah, often you're just having a normal chat whilst looking at some wonderful clothes go down the runway. But sometimes they put you next to someone terrifying. Like I think I've sat next to Kanye West, who I think is amazing, before, and I've been like, oh my God, I'm next. So then I spend more time kind of trying to side-eye him than I do looking at the actual clothes.
Tell us lots of different things in the book, and one that struck me is this sort of modern dating thing, which obviously Charlie and I would be deeply unaccustomed to. You said you were surprised because somebody actually had a conversation with you.
Yes, no, somebody actually called me, which no one does in this day and age. I feel like people will send you a Facebook message or they text you, but when I was writing the book, a boy just got my number and then called me, which I thought is quite brave.
You still call them boys?
Boys, well they are.
He's not a man.
No, not the ones I'm dating.
Did it work?
No.
Okay.
So even though he called,
he did call.
Why is it a brave thing to call? It sounds ridiculous, doesn't it?
It does sound ridiculous, but that's what we're dealing with. People they just text you and they're like, all right, what are you up to? Rather than, I don't know, I just thought it was nice. Someone was like, hello. How's it going?
Alex, thank you for coming in.
We've covered all the things. Thank you so much for talking to me.
Alexa's book, It, is out now.
It is, and we'll find out later how to get out of the car, Charlie. In a moment, the former cricketer David Gower will be here. First, a last quick look at what is happening where you are. See you in a couple of minutes.